Alright, welcome back here to part 2 of this here freighter explanation. This guy, this is the navigator. We can come up to him. He will plan dispatch expedition missions. Hold E on the keyboard. He's going to greet you there. Hello, captain friend. I guess I'm the captain and the owner. But this guy up there, he's the actual captain of this dreadnought freighter, but I'm the captain and the owner, as he says here. I have charted those most Joy's roads, so we can decline, which means just leave, and we can view the potential expedition missions right here. The creators of this game will give us different missions each day. Those are all random missions that we can do, which means we can send out our frigates. We have here a combat patrol mission. That's the difficulty rating here. Distance 4,662 light years, 14 hours and 13 minutes. Then we have here an industrial expedition. I would recommend you guys to do the industrial expedition missions, because you can get a lot more important items from industrial expedition missions if you send your frigates out. So then we have here a balanced expedition missions, distance 2,620 light years. That is a balanced one, and that is a voyage discovery mission. Difficulty rating. These are the difficulty ratings, the 3 stars. Sometimes you get 4 stars and 5 stars. So that's the longest one. That is the 4,000 light years. The second one is this one here, with 2,600 light years. Then we have here 2,500. The least is this one here, the industrial one. We probably send them out. This takes only 2 hours and 57 minutes, almost 3 hours here. But we will cover that in a separate video. I'm just going to show you guys the freighter, what it looks like and what you can do on it. We will do that here in a separate video. Alright, so those are the expedition missions. Let's come back here. This is your storage area, which you can build. Now, if you press the Y key on your keyboard, we have all these items. We have here a freighter corridor. We have here the bulkhead door. We have here all these rooms, which I already have built into the freighter. This is the core manage station. Then we have here the scanner room. This one here is the teleportation chamber with a teleporter in it. The science specialist room. That is... what is it? This is the construction specialist room. The galactic trade room. This is the technology room, and that's it. Then we have here the cultivation chamber. In here we got the storage areas, which I already have built into the freighter. We got 9 of them. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 actually. That one counts as, it should count as, these are, never mind, these are 10 storage rooms. And then we have in here this one, and we got the lights in here as well. Alright, so from the center console to here, let's check it. We have, where will we go first? We'll head in this direction first. Or 0, where's that 0? Here. It's this one here. Each one of these rooms these storage containers, you can hold up to 50 or more storage slots here. These are 50, and if you upgrade your freighter, you can hold 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. You can hold up to 20 more storage. So 50 and 20 is 70. So you can hold up to 70 storage slots in these storage containers to upgrade your freighter. So we got here 0. Then we have where's number 1? This is like a maze in here. 0. One. There's another storage container. I don't have anything in here. This one also has 50, and like I said, if you upgrade your freighter, then you will get here 20 more storage, so 70 storage slots per container. Here's number 2. Number 3. Don't have anything in here. Number 4. Storage container, and it's empty for the current moment. 5. Nothing in here. 6. 7. I've got a couple of items in here already. These are Corvette parts. 8. I made that into my platinum room, because for platinum you will get a lot more money than you do for gold. And 9. So 10 storage rooms in all. Got some stuff in here as well that I can use. But like I said, if you upgrade your freighter, you can upgrade your container slots. You'll get 20 more, and then you will have 70. I think what you need for that is you need the bulkhead storage. But I'm not sure where you can get the bulkhead storage from. Probably from derelict freighter expeditions or expedition missions. Alright. Now as for the doors here, you can come up in here. Here, if you want to build a bulkhead door, it will cost you 30 silver. Silver you get from planets. So planets you can get silver from asteroids, I guess. Do I have silver in my... I have silver? Where do I have silver? Probably one in the container. Yeah, it's here, silver. You can get silver and platinum from asteroids. You mine asteroids, you can mine the platinum and the silver and gold and other items from asteroids. Alright. Let's go back to 0. 1. Alright, there is 0 now. This is the teleportation room. Where is it? It's the teleportation chamber right here. You need silver, antimatter, and amino chamber for this. If you want to build a teleportation chamber, it's this here. You can teleport to planets and to space stations, provided you have a teleporter on your planet. I have here, this is my home planet. Then I can teleport to the Ulysses Nilgul colony planet because I have a teleporter. The Ramno colony, I have a teleporter here. Here I have a teleporter, and I have a teleporter here. If you visit planets, you have to put up a teleporter. If you want to teleport to your planet via your dreadnought. you need to put up a teleporter on each of the planets that you visit if you want to teleport back to your planets from a space station or from your freighter. If you don't put up a teleporter, then you can't teleport to that planet anymore. So, but you can fly to it with your starship, but that will take up fuel and launch fuel, so, and warp fuel as well. So might as well just put up a teleporter on each of the planets that you visit, so that you don't have to use your starship. Because, like I said, if you use your starship to get to a planet, you will use up warp fuel, hyperdrive fuel, launch fuel, and all that good stuff. If you use a teleporter, then you can just teleport back and forth from your freighter or from your space station back and forth to your home planet, which is a lot easier than using your starship. It will save you a lot of fuel and headache in the long run. Alright, that's the teleportation chamber. This is the cultivation chamber. Where is it? It's the cultivation chamber is here. You need silver, oxygen, and fascium to build this. What you can do here, you can cultivate whatever grows here. Gather plant material, let's do it, carbon. You can cultivate carbon from this. What does that do? Harvest all plants. Alright, so if you go here, you can harvest all the plants. Here you can harvest whatever grows here, carbon. Okay. Here, carbon. No, don't want it. Where was carbon? Hey, bro, how are we doing? Here. You harvest carbon from these here plants, and this is the cultivation chamber. This is the galactic trade room here. You need silver, chromatic metal, and microprocessors. You can buy microprocessors in a space station. You come in here and press E. You can exchange whatever you find on derelict freighters or planets. You can trade that here in the galactic trade terminal. Press E. If you have, you can buy stuff in here. You can also do that in a space station. You can buy here the nano stick piston. You can buy everything what they have to offer here. Holographic crankshaft, the enormous metal cogwheel, unstable plasma you can buy ion batteries, which are rather hard to find. I think you can find them on crash sites, on planets. Then you can buy ferrite dust, cobalt, oxygen, sodium. You can buy, wow, a quantum computer, that's pretty interesting. Because quantum computers, they're always, you can always use them for something. So those are all the items that you can buy. And then you can sell items if you have anything that needs to get sold, like uranium, silicon powder, oxygen, condensed carbon. You can sell all these items, but I would recommend you guys to sell them because you need them for crafting and upgrading. I wouldn't even recommend you to sell that because you need this at the, maybe a trading with a cartographer aboard a space station. You won't get much, you get only about, you can use this for I forgot what you can use this for. If you have your starship on a landing pad, then with this item here, you probably can call in your starship onto a landing pad. But I have to check that out. But anyway, you can sell items here from your exosuit inventory, from your starship inventory, from your freighter inventory, and back to your exosuit inventory. So if you have items in all your inventories, then you can sell them here at the Galactic Trading Terminal and make some money. Over here we have the research entity. This is the squadron pilot from earlier. Now, where is this? This is... where was it? Here, it's the fleet command room. It's this thing right here. Here you can send out your no expedition assigned. You can assign expeditions to your frigates here. Fleet command standby. This is for your frigate. You can manage your frigates here when they're out on expeditions, which is pretty cool. But I haven't sent out any frigates on expeditions. As I said, we will get to that in a separate video. They're always waving. These are cool. You can talk to these guys. Yeah. Here, like I said, here you can manage your frigates when they're out on expeditions. Let's head back. This thing here is your planetary probe. You can build it. Which one is it? Where was it? It's this one here. It's the scanner room, right here. You need silver, gold, and an ion battery for this. What you can do here is activate the planetary probe. Come in here. You can look under discoveries, what planets you have discovered, what planets you don't have discovered. You can cycle that through with Q and E on the keyboard, like that. The Gex system. The Gex systems, Korvax systems. That's where I need to go, to a Korvax system to find a scientist tech for my science lab. So I can look in here to which planet I can go to. The Viking system, uninhabited system, abandoned system. We have the Stellar class green, 2 in here. The Stellar class blue, okay. We can, I haven't discovered that system. Let's just go back to the Korvax system real quick. I don't know, here. The Lion base. Do I have a base on that one? Add to wonders, add discovery to personal records. Just want to check something real quick. Lava. Scott. Here, I do have a base on that. So that is inside the Korvax system. Okay. So if I go in here and teleport to there, then it looks like I'm in the Korvax system, right? So I can head up into space to that space station. Anyway, let's continue. with this. Here you can visit these systems here, these planets, which are inside the system. Mark planet, you can add that planet to your wonders. You can press X to report. You can see what you can find on that planet. You can find copper, fission, cobalt, and high centennial activity, which was recently added to the game. Alright. Same with here. I haven't discovered any of these items yet. Then if you come up in here into the catalog, you have a catalog here. Raw material core. I found all these materials here. You have carbon. You can see all these materials. Then we have some raw exotic materials that you can find if you click or just find here. Harvest carbon from planetary. No, we don't want that. I didn't want that. Catalog here. If you hover your mouse over it, you can see some information here. Then here, that is copper, that is indium. You can harvest all these materials from planets. These you can make. What I need is the cargo bulkhead, is what I need. You can see where you can get it from. A technology module harvested from the remains of an abandoned freighter. So that's freighter decal on there. So we'll tell you where to get it, where to get them from. That is the storage augmentations. You can get them from frigate expeditions or from crash sites. This is a salvaged frigate module, which you can get from frigate expeditions also, and you can get them from planetary fabricator facilities, which I can't get into because I don't have a gun yet, which will shoot the doors open. What is this? This is a multi-tool expansion slot for a multi-tool. You can get them from this module can be wired into multi. Okay. Then you have here all these items, but that is important to know that you can get them from frigate expeditions and from abandoned freighters. You can't get them from derelict freighters. You only can get them from frigate expeditions or from an abandoned freighter on planets. Sometimes you will see abandoned freighters on planets, and sometimes it depends what kind of planets you'll have to search different planets to be able to find these items here. So then we have these items here. Those are all craftable items. Hydrogen, jelly, you craft metal. These are all craftable items right here. Of course, you will need paraffin and ionized cobalt to craft this, which I already have. Those are all craftable items. Exotic goods. Then we have the curiosities, like this one here, the ancient key, memory fragment, the flesh rope, and this item here, solar mirror and living glass. Then you can craft here a dream area. Not worth much, only 16 units. What do we have in here? Trade goods, which is pretty cool. More trade goods in here. Plants. You find these different plants on planets. Those are pulpy roots. That is a kelp. You can find them on planets underwater. That is a frost crystal. You will only find these on planets which are covered in snow, like winter planets and whatnot. What else do we have here? Cooking stuff. The meaty chunks, salty chunks, meaty wings, and leg meat. Okay. But you need a nutrient processor to be able to process all these items here. Alright, what else do we have in here? Technology. Some cool items in here. Okay, I didn't know that I already found that one. That is an infrared heat sink. Okay. Positron ion shield. That is all exosuit stuff. I still need to find that one there, and this one. And I still need to find a couple of items here as well that I haven't found yet. That is an advanced translator. What else do we have in here? This is all starship stuff. Pretty cool, right? A powerful cooling system, an oscillating diode battery, that is a retuned reflector glass. What is that? That is a Class S harmonic lattice, potential deflector shield upgrade, okay. Class S, and harmonic propulsion unit. Then we have, what else do we have in here? Wow, cool. You can add all this to your starship. This is all starship stuff that you can add to maximize out your starship. This is the retuned mirror, the ultraviolet filament. What does that do? An example of a significant upgrade for the Infraknife. What? Accelerator. Typical for the technology merchants across the galaxy, okay? Subsequent upgrade to the Infraknife accelerator, offering significant movements to heat dispersion, fire rate, and damage. That's pretty cool. Then we have here multi-tool items. The lower heat probe, rewired. This is the flux scope. The quantum siphon. You have different types of information on each of the items here. For weapons, I think these are weapons that you can carry on your body. These are weapons that you can carry within your exosuit here. The bolt caster, that is a weapon. You need chromatic metal and nanotubes for that. Then we have here, what is that? An ionizer, a neutrino ionizer. I have this one I have. The relinquished splitter. Centennial modification of this sword glow with a sinister purple light. Pretty cool. What else do we have in here? Wow. More good stuff. Alright. Kinetic antimatter vent, oscillating ion, the unstable safety override. What is this? A copper capacitors. Typically found in upgrades the Blaze Javelin, improving time to full power. Okay. What does that do? Damage shots per burst and reload time. Then we have here freighter stuff. Freighter hyperdrive here. Yeah, I still have to find those freighter parts. You can make this here, freighter hyperdrive. You can make it using chromatic metal, antimatter, and antimatter housing. For the exocraft, which I already own as well, you can get these items here. And exotic. I don't have anything exotic in here as of yet because I don't know where to find this. This is a relic stone. I don't know where to find those relic stones on planets. I've searched a couple of planets before, but I can't seem to find a relic stone, a big one, a big relic stone. And so that's why I don't have these items here yet. Then we can go to log here. Wait a minute, what else do we have in here? In this catalog, we have the building parts, basic modules, then this is for building, for base building. You can use these items here for building a base on planets. Buildable technologies here. We have the portable refiner, base computer. Those are all the parts that come when you start off in No Man's Sky. These are the items that you can unlock here. You unlock this, and this one. This you will unlock. You unlock all these items here. But this one, that one, here and here, those come with the game. You also have to unlock the storage container as well. You can only build one at the current moment, so. Alright. Savage. 5 Savage data modules. I need data modules. Blueprint, research cost. So you can buy, I think you can buy data modules on space stations. I'm going to end the video here. Let's see what else we have real quick. We got the science terminal and we got the construction terminal. Now you can place those on your freighter or on your in your base on your home planet. Doesn't matter what planet you're on, you can build these inside your base. On planets you can also build these guys on your freighter as well. For this one here, you need to go to the Corvax system. Alright. The probably will show how to do that in a separate video. Then we have here, I'm gonna cut the video here. I will continue here in episode number 4. So thanks for watching. See you guys in episode 4. Bye bye.